Hey, what's up guys and welcome back to the channel. You know it's your boy Anime King 2 and today I'm gonna be giving you part 12 of Naruto, the god of shinobi. Remember to get this one to 100 likes as usual. Share it to all of your friends on your social media platform. And today on my main channel I'm gonna be posting what if Naruto was trained to be a mercenary and what if Tsunade was Naruto's mother. So go over there and enjoy, they will be out soon. So, without further ado, let's get straight into this one. Start the intro. You can change. You satisfy the rage in me. Take away my pain. You satisfy the rage in me. So, to do a bit of a recap, the last time we left off, Sasuke with Mikato and his team faced off against Hidan and Kakazu. The tragedy was Jugo, as Jugo died in that battle. Sasuke and Mikato and the team then came up on Itachi and Kisame. They broke the extraction of the one-tailed beast, and Pain, knowing that it will take a little bit longer, but he still went on with the process. After talking for a while, Mikato convinced Itachi to come with them, as Kisame looked at his partner. So, what are you going to do? Itachi told him that he's going with his mother, and Kisame tell him that he know what he has to do already, as Kisame unstrapped Samihata from his back, because with that, Itachi is abandoning the Akatsuki, so they have to fight. So yeah, that was pretty much the last part, so let's get straight into this new episode. Continue the story. Kisame pulled out Samihata as it clashed with a couple of kunais. Still fast, Kisame said with a small chuckle. Itachi didn't say a word. Instead, his Sharingan morphed into the Mangekyou as blood came out of his eye. Amaterasu, as flames hit Kisame, who screamed out in agony. That was easy, thought Sasuke, while Mikato just stared at the fight. The Kisame that was being engulfed by the Amaterasu turned into a puddle of water. Another Kisame appeared behind Itachi, ready to strike him down with his Samihata. The sword hit him dead in the middle, slicing him in half, as his both halves turned into crows. Fire style, fireball jutsu, a voice said behind him. Kisame quickly turned around. Water style, water bullets jutsu, as both techniques clash. As Itachi continued his fireball, spewing fire out of his mouth, Itachi quickly overcome Kisame's water bullet. Kisame cursed as he ran through another set of hand signs. Water style, water wall, as both attacks clash, as the water wall was pushing back the fire style. As Itachi then opened his right eye once more. Amaterasu. Kisame cursed as his technique was burned out. So, Amaterasu does really burn anything, thought Sasuke. That does it, thought Kisame, as he ran through another set of hand signs at an amazing speed, as Kisame narrowed his eyes at him. Water style, tidal wave. Itachi cursed as he saw the giant wave coming towards him, Kisame riding on top of it with top speed. No choice, thought Itachi, as the Susanoo formed around Itachi. Its final form. The water made impact, but nothing happened. As the water surrounded the place, it was now like a mini sea. And Sasuke, Mikato, and Sasuke's team all activate the chakra on their feet. As both Sasuke and Mikato was watching the fight intensely with their Sharingan. It looked like I am going to go all out, Kisame said with a grin, but Itachi didn't say anything. Water style, shark massacre, as thousands of water sharks rushed at Itachi. Itachi raised Susanoo's sword and made one swipe, as all of them was defeated. Kisame then ran through another set of hand signs. Water spear, he said, as both Sasuke, Mikato, Karin, who was carrying the unconscious Shigetsu, jumped back into the trees. As the water spear surrounded Itachi, but he was still in his Susanoo, as he floated calmly. So he's really going all out. He suddenly saw something at his left, moving at great speed. What is that? A shark? The thing rammed at the Susanoo, but the shield held up. It came back again, and Itachi saw who it was. It was Kisame in his shark form. Give it up, Kisame. Nothing can break my Susanoo shield. Suddenly, he puked out blood and started to cough. Damn it, not good. I won't be able to hold the Susanoo for too long. Not to mention that I am running out of oxygen, as the Susanoo readied his sword. Meanwhile, Kisame had fused with Samihata. Now that I have combined with Samihata, I should be able to break right through that shield. He went in at his top speed. He didn't take notice at the giant sword coming at him from his right. Kisame grunted in pain as the sword stopped him right in his tracks. It pierced right in the middle of his stomach. But he smirked. Thankfully, Samihata had some chakra left. He should be able to heal. He suddenly stopped as he was being pulled into the sword. What's happening? He thought. Sorry, Kisame, thought Itachi. But this is the end for you. It was a nice fight. Kisame could only scream as he was being sealed away, Samihata along with him. Mikato smirked slightly as she watched the water spear started to disappear. So it's over. Once the spear disappeared completely, they made their way to Itachi, who was back to normal. He was kneeling. He had his left hand covering his mouth and he was coughing. Mikato kneeled right beside him. Are you alright? She asked him. Itachi just nodded. You better be telling the truth, he whispered to her. Don't worry, it is the truth, but I don't know all the details. As Itachi looked at her, but Naruto does, she said. Itachi nodded before Mikato helped him stood back up. Meanwhile, with Kakashi and his team, he looked at his battered team as they set up camp to rest. I wonder, how much time do we have left, he thought. They could probably rest about 5 to 8 hours top. After that, they need to move again. They discovered that the one they fought before wasn't the real Itachi or Kisame. He then turned his gaze to his last loyal student, Sakura Haruno. She has been silent ever since the encounter with Itachi. He already knew what she was feeling, and he couldn't help but feel bad. He then turned and looked towards the sun that was disappearing over the horizon. How things have changed, he reflected. When he took Team 7, he never expected Sasuke to go down that path and Naruto to be missing. Well, really gone. As he looked up, just what are you planning, Naruto? As he then bring down his head, looking at the ground, he knows that he has failed as a sensei. Both members of his team end up leaving the village to be on their own. I have failed you, Kakashi thought. Back at the Leaf Village, are you sure that this is accurate? Asked Jiraiya. Yes, said Shizune. Lady Snave got it straight from the Chodokange's journals, as it explained what Konoha stand by and let happen to all of the Uzumakis and how corrupted they really are. As Jiraiya couldn't wonder but think if Naruto found out about this secret, and that is why he ran off on his own. As Shizune then spoke, I wonder if that is the reason why Naruto left. Jiraiya sighed. Indeed, it's a good enough reason, he thought. Better yet, how did he find out? And what is he going to do with this new information? As Jiraiya's heart sank, as the only thing that would come in his mind Naruto could really try and destroy the village. No, he shake his head. There is no way that Minato's son, Naruto, as a picture of young Naruto came in his mind, could try and destroy the village. Could he? Jiraiya thought, as he didn't know what to think about. Naruto left for so long. A lot of things could happen. Shizune, Jiraiya said, make sure that Tsunade doesn't quit. This will be the perfect opportunity for Danzo to take over the reign of the Hokage if she decided to quit. Shizune nodded, I will try, but she's really angry. I don't know if I will be able to stop her. She's right, only Naruto at this point would be able to get through to her. But damn it, said Jiraiya, I don't even know where he is. But regardless, you have to try and convince her to stay, said Jiraiya. Remind her of Danzo and that the village really needs her. As Shizune nodded. With Naruto, he was in a training field. Almighty push, he shouted as Obito was a distance away and everything was blown away as Naruto stood in the middle. The blonde is really impressive, not to mention is almost unlimited stamina. Wow, thought Yujito, that is one dangerous jutsu. But what kind is it? It's a gravity manipulation, answered the Nibi, the two tails inside of her. Only those that possess the Rinnegan can use it. What's the Rinnegan? asked Yujito. It's only one of the legendary dojutsu only one person ever possessed. And who is that? The Sage of Six Paths. Yujito's eyes widened. I thought that was just a myth. It certainly isn't. It's because of him that I exist. What do you mean? asked Yujito, confused. But the Nibi went silent after that. What could she mean by that? Yujito wondered. Down below, on the now destroyed training field, Naruto looked at his handiwork. Good job, brat. Kurama congratulated him. You have now mastered the gravity manipulation. Thanks to Shadow Clones, I am advancing quickly, thought Naruto. I already mastered 2 of the 6 paths already. I need to master the others, as well as your chakra, Kurama. Kurama nodded in agreement. So, what do you want to learn next? Naruto thought for a moment. I remember you said something about yin and yang release. Forget about it. That is something that is out of your range right now. Naruto sighed as he wondered why. But he will ask about that another time. I guess I'll probably get my contract together with the dragons. Naruto ran through some hand signs as he slammed his hand on the ground. Summoning jutsu. Once the smoke cleared, the giant fire dragon that he battled not so long ago appeared. As Obito looked at it with amaze, as Yujito just stared down at the dragon in amazement as well. I guess he succeeded after all. This kid, he's truly amazing, she thought. The dragon gazed at Naruto before bringing his head down to eye level. About time you summoned me, young Uzumaki. Naruto nodded. So, I guess we can make the arrangement for our contract, dragon, Naruto said. As Toby looked down at the dragon, this kid will become something else. As we skip to a man at the Valley of the End, he turned around. He was wearing an orange swirl mask. What is it? The man asked. Sir, we have a problem, said White Zetsu. As Toby looked at him, there is a female Uchiha. What? said Toby. A female Uchiha? Not only that, she is the mother of Itachi. And also, Itachi betrayed us. He defeated Kisame in a battle and he went off with his mother. Damn it. Just for now, continue the extraction of the One Tail. We will have to deal with that later. As Zetsu then sink back down into the ground to go and tell Pain. So this right here raises a lot of questions. If the guy watching Naruto is Tobi, then who is this guy? But all secrets will soon be revealed. Back with Naruto. So every dragons have different elements, asked Naruto as he looked at Makuro as he received the dragon's name. Makuro nodded. That is right. Within time, you will get to meet the other dragons and pick the one that suits you the best. Naruto nodded. Alright, I understand. And one other thing, Makuro said. Do not summon the head boss until you are strong enough. Naruto nodded again. Okay, I got it. So next time, young Uzumaki, Makuro said as he disappeared. Naruto looked around the training field as he couldn't train here anymore. There was giant holes in the ground everywhere. Everything was already level. He needs somewhere else to train. I guess I need to find another training field to completely master all of the other paths. And I should ask Kurama if there's a way for me to share vision with the shadow clones. I can use that at my advantage. As he walked out in the clearing, intending to find another spot to train, Obito shook his head from his spot. He is going to destroy another place. Back at the Akatsuki hideout, the last 12 hours have been tense. With Kisame and Itachi disappearing, it had taken longer to extract the one tail, but at last it is almost finished. They are here, said Black Zetsu. It doesn't matter, said Pain. They are too late. The extraction is complete. As he said that, the last of the chakra of the one tail was absorbed as Gaara fell down to the ground. Well, that sure did take a while, said Kakazu. Yes, it did. I agree. But now we have the one tails. What about our guests outside? Asked Sasori. They are of no importance, answered Pain. Sasori, Deidara, you are to retreat and wait for a new set of orders. What? Said Deidara as he was shocked. You want us to retreat? That is right. We have no time to waste on them. After everything that has happened, Pain patience was running very thin. Deidara, you are not to argue with me on this. Do you understand? He said coldly. Deidara quickly bit his tongue, as he knew that if he argued, it would end bad for him. Pain nodded. So, we are finished. We shall meet up next time for our next move. His hologram figure then disappeared, Conan following along with him, and then Zetsu. Well then, said Kakazu, as he disappeared. Hidan left without a word, as Sasori and Deidara jumped off the statue, as it disappeared as well. I cannot believe this, said Deidara as he sat down on Gaara. We really have to retreat? Sasori grunted, but he did not reply. Deidara continued, not noticing his partner's lack of interest, as Sasori just stared at the entrance. Are we ready? Asked Kakashi. Yes, said Guy as his voice came from the intercom, as all of them ripped off the seal. Now, Kakashi said, as Sakura went in as she punched a giant boulder, breaking it down to pieces. As Team 10, Team 8, with the three envoys, along with Kakashi, Sakura, and Lady Chiyo entered. It seems that I was wrong. They were able to get in. Sasori, muttered Lady Chiyo as she looked at the puppet that he was in. We are too late, thought Kakashi, as he noticed the Kazekage's body on the ground. Well then, said Sasori, as much as I love to play with you, we have things to do. As much as I love to stay and fight you all. My man Sasori is right, Deidara said, as he created a giant clay bird and jumped on it. Until next time, we cannot let them escape, Kakashi said. Getsuga! Deidara's bird dodged both Hana's and Kiba's Getsuga attack as he was flying out of the cave. Damn it, thought Kakashi. I take it that you're not going to let me go willingly. Sasori asked, mainly his grandmother. Now why would I do that? Said Lady Chiyo as she stepped forward. You are my grandson. Sasori just grunted. They are not going to let me pass unless I defeat them. I guess I have no other choice. Well then, I suggest that we get started. I don't like to keep people waiting. Lady Chiyo, what do we need to do? Asked Kakashi as everyone readied themselves. First thing we need to do is destroy that puppet, Lady Chiyo answered. But we need to be careful. He has a lot of weapons hidden in it, and a lot of poison. Kakashi nodded, his headband already uncovered. You guys stay back, he said to the rookies present, as the Jonins, Chiyo, and the Anvu members stepped up. Sakura clenched her fist, but she stayed back, she wasn't stupid. The puppet's mouth opened. Now, screamed Chiyo, as a wave of needles made their way towards everyone, as everyone tried their best to dodge needles. The barrage lasted for a minute until it finally ended, as the shinobi stayed still for a second. Kakashi then gave them a signal, as Yamato then said, Mokiton, wood style, wood trap, as the propeller of woods surrounded the puppet, trapping him inside. Oh, so you guys are trying to bring me back alive? He then used the tail and destroyed all of the wood pillars around him. Lightning blade, said Kakashi as he appeared next to Sasori's side with the lightning blade on his hand. He used the tail to block Kakashi's lightning blade. Kakashi's lightning blade pushed forward as it broke right through his tail. Sasori quickly jumped back. Getsuga, as both Inuzaka rushed at him, as they slammed into the puppet as a blur, then moved out of all the debris and destruction, as Sasori pulled off a cape, shocking Lady Chiyo at his face. He is still the same Sasori, as she realized that he turned himself into a puppet. Now, the real battle can finally start, he said, as he prepared to go all out. But guys, I'm gonna be ending this episode right here. If you want to see the next part of this, you already know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and turn on that bell notification. Remember to share this to all your friends on your social media platform. And go ahead and check out my main channel, because I'm going to be posting 2 What If tonight. What if Tsunade was Naruto's mother, and what if Naruto was trained to be a mercenary? So make sure to stay tuned and click that red subscribe button if you haven't yet. And this is the first time you hear my voice, go ahead and join the Unmaking family. And thank you for all your help and your support. But for now, I'm out. Peace.